6-0 out of the gate for St. A's. 2:20 gone in the first half. 2 turnovers in 3 possessions for Bentley. Here's McFarland working on Borelli. Back outside. Malios with a steal. Grassa trailing him. Malios to the rim. Finger rolls it in for 2. McCahey to Morse in the corner. Little screen and roll. McCahey open. Takes the 3 and makes the 3. Good early sign from McCahey as he sinks his first shot. It's a 3. He had a big game earlier this season on the road at Bentley. Holding on the right side. Santo flashes out high to get it. Mabry steps into a 3 from the wing and knocks it down. Joshua with the dribble. Couple crossovers trying to shake Toperser. Santo the lob. McCahey catches. Lays it in and the foul. Great dish by Santo and a quick cut to the basket by McCahey.
Yeah.
Moving to the midcourt, looking for the backdoor cut from Mabry. Finds Santo to the middle. He hands it off to Mabry, who up and unders it in for 2.
All right, here with head coach Keith Dixon following the Hawks' 75-72 win against Bentley. Guess it would be easy to say a win's a win, but, push away the sloppy play, whatever you want. You guys find a way to gut it out in the end and get the W.
Yeah, I'm not sure how sloppy it was. I mean, I think when that yes, it was closer than we wanted it to be, but I think when that was an 11-point game and we had multiple chances to move it forward, I think it was just more we went cold. I mean, we got good looks, we had good shots. And down the other end, I think we didn't clean up the backboard very well tonight, which turned into second chances and fouls, to tell you the truth. So, McCahey and Borelli did nothing on the defensive backboard, which sort of left the whole thing for Santo. Thank God he rebounded a little bit. So, I was a little bit disappointed in our defensive rebounding, but, it's a long season, man, and you take them any way you can get them at this stage of the game.
Is that a positive, something you like about your team, that you can win them anyway? I mean, you're blowing teams up by 20, win by 10, now you're winning close games. You won a close game up at St. Mike's early in the year.
Yeah, I think you have to figure out a lot of different ways to get it done. I mean, they went ahead, right? Like Bentley actually went ahead, and then I think Chris chased a rebound down to get us back on top. But, it's easy sort of when someone makes a run like that. It's easy to either feel bad or lose your composure and not be able to make a play, but we've really done that all year. When we need to make plays on both ends, I think we have. So they've got a lot of really good qualities, and although I'd like every game to be easy, that's not realistic. I've coached enough games to realize that they don't all come easy. Sometimes you've got to go get them when they're hard. So we take it, puts in the left-hand column, right?
That's where you like them.
That's right.
As a coach, when you see someone like Chris Santo start 0 for 7, getting a little frustrated, is there ever a time, maybe not where you're like, he's done for the game, but to see him come back, finish 5 for his last 5, obviously the huge 3-point play that put you guys back ahead, and then just to finish with 15 rebounds, I think
it's a great question. Because you don't trust everybody the same. So there are some guys that have earned your trust, that have proven to you over the years that, hey, I can start bad, but when you need me, I'm going to make a play for you. Chris, we're just trying to figure out. To be honest, early in the season, I didn't know that. So he'd go, because Chris can go hot and cold. And then there was sometimes early in the season where I would just not put him back in because he had been cold. And he's proven himself. Chris is a gamer. Chris makes big plays. He has really from the beginning of the year. And he's turning into one of those guys. Like I'd say Dino is one of those guys. Roy is obviously one. McCahey has proven that he can play a little poorly and then make a big play. And Chris is too. So, yeah, it's a great question. And I think not every player falls into that category, man. So you got to figure out which ones do.
All right, here once again with sophomore forward Chris Santo. I don't know where to start. You started off 0 for 7 today and then went 5 for your last 5, finished with 12 points, 15 boards, including a layup that turned into a 3-point play that really turned the game around. Where do you want to start?
Well, I don't know. I feel like, that's what everyone has to do. It's not always going to be an easy game, like we talked about last game, actually. And for tonight, it was me. I was struggling for a while, and, sometimes you just got to put your head down, keep working hard, and eventually, the game finds you. So I was fortunate enough that my teammates still trusted me to make plays, and finally converted some towards the end. So.
Just talk about mentally just how you kind of push that doubt down. Obviously starting 0 for 7. I mean, you're still finding a way to contribute. I think at that point you had 8 rebounds, 3 assists. And then, I mean, just turn around and start making shots to bring your team back in it.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's almost like you feel like you're letting your team down, so it's almost a sense of pride to really keep working hard and keep going at it, and eventually, turn yourself around, turn the game around, helping your team, secure the W.